Hi, folks. I had a request from someone asking how to do line changes. Someone just learning the game, so I thought I'd just go over it. What I do when I play is I'll play 4 lines and 3 defense for the first 2 periods. In the third period, I won't play the fourth line. I'll just play 3 forwards and 3 defense. The way I set it up is with the cards in the first 2 periods. I will have 8, 7, 7, and 8. And the third period, I'll play 10 cards, 10 cards, and 10 cards for the 3 lines. So basically what you're going to do is you count off 8 cards, 3, 6, 7, 8. You put down a marker. And so for the first line, they'll play these 8 cards. The defense will play 8 cards. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would put down a marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put 7 more and then put down a marker, and then I'll have 8. So what I would do is this line would play the first 8 cards, and my first set of D will play the first 8 cards. Then I do a line change. But in the first period, I'll change this line. I played the 8 cards. Then I'll play the next 7 cards with this line, and I'll keep that first D out. So they'll play 7. They'll play 7. I'll get rid of these cards. I'll then change the lines. And these cards, there's 7 more to come. They'll play 7. And they'll play 7. And then I have 8 cards left. So I'll play 8 for the fourth line and 8 for this line. So I'll do for the third set of defense. So that will give you 30 cards. And the reason I do it that way for the first 2 periods is this. I try and work out equal ice time. So line number 1 is going to play 8 cards in the first period, 8 cards in the second period, 10 cards in the third period, which is a total of 28 cards. And 28 cards will work out to about 18.5 minutes. Now, usually your first line power play is also going to be doing, your first line is also probably going to be your power play and maybe getting some penalty killing. So they're going to get 19 plus minutes, maybe 20, 21. Second line is going to play 7 cards, then 7 in the second period, 10 in the third. So they'll end up with 24 cards. And 24 cards is about 15.84. If you think of 1 card as being 0.66, so 1 divided by 30, 0.66, they play 15 minutes, or rounding off is 16. But your second unit is probably also going to be your second power play. So they're going to get 60 minutes plus probably some power play time, and they're probably going to be your penalty killers. The third line is going to play 7 cards, and 10. They will finish with 24, which is about 15 minutes. You round it up as 16. Third line is probably not going to play power play. They may or may not penalty kill, so they'll finish with 16. So the fourth line, I'm going to play 8 cards and 8 cards in the first 2 periods. They'll finish with 16 cards, which is about 10.5 or 11 minutes. And most fourth lines play about 10 minutes a game. So that's why I go with the 8 and not the 7, so that they get up to the 10. On defense, that first line is going to play 15 in the first period. Remember, they're going to play 8 with the first line and 7 with the second line. I'll leave them out twice. So they get 15 cards. They'll play 8 in the second period. And they'll play 10 in the third period for a total of 33. So they'll finish 21.78 or 22 minutes. And then they're probably going to have power play and penalty killing. They'll get them up to at least 25, which is what the number 1 units sometimes play in the playoffs. Second unit's going to play 7 in the first period. They're going to play 15. I should have 15 here. And 10, so 31, 32. They're going to be playing about 21 minutes, plus power play and second unit PK sometimes. And third unit is going to play 8 cards, and 10 cards for 26. Probably not, if they're the third unit, probably not going to kill penalties or play power plays. So they're about 17 minutes which is about right. So that's just basically how I do it. So to summarize, in the first 2 periods, I play 8 cards, put a marker, 7 cards, put a marker, 7 and 8. And I'd play lines 1, 2, 3, 4 for the offense, and 1, 1, 2, 3 for the defense. Second period, same thing, 8 cards and a marker, 7 cards and a marker, 7 cards and a marker, and 8 cards. In the second period, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 for offense. And for defense, it'd be the first unit, and then second unit, and then the third unit. In the third period, everybody plays 10. So hopefully that helps. It does give you realistic ice time. I'm kind of happy with it. Everybody plays a little bit different. Everybody has their own little system. Just play a system that you're comfortable with, something that you like, something you think is realistic, and more importantly, something that's easy for you to play with. For me, this is pretty simple, pretty easy, and it works out pretty good. So basically, that's just how I do the line changes. I'm hoping that helped you a little bit, and I'll talk to you later.